Because we all got stuff that we deal with. We all got stuff that we struggle with. We all got imperfections. We all got scars. We all got struggles. We do. And if you're not willing to lean into that and to embrace those and to show those, if all you ever want to do is portray yourself as this perfect person, you'll never be happy. You'll never be at peace. You may pretend like you are. You may come off as if you are. You may even have some people convinced that you are and fooled that you are that person. But what'll kill you inside is that you've convinced everybody else of that, except yourself. Man, you know, the more I'm living my life, man, the more I'm starting to understand that man, we all got some things that we struggle with in our life. And some deep, dark things that we really don't want to talk about. Some wounds that we'd rather not reopen. Some things we wish never even existed. And the thing about having those dark times in our life, or having those things that we deal with that nobody knows about, is that some people are just better at hiding it than others. Some people are really good at pretending like nothing bothers them, like they never struggle with anything, like they make no mistakes, like they do no wrong. Like everything is just perfect in their life. But what I'm starting to learn more and more as I live my life is that those are the main people that you might need to check on and look into and do your research on the most, because it's like, how can you portray yourself as this perfect person in such an imperfect and messy world? It's impossible to keep yourself clean in a world like this. It's impossible to do no wrong in a world like this. It's impossible not to make mistakes. And when people try to portray this perfect persona, or this do no wrong attitude, or this give off this energy like they always have it figured out, those are the main people that I'm afraid of. Because they've become so good at lying to themselves and convincing themselves that they're perfect. That the moment you try to hold them accountable, or the moment you try to tell them about themselves, or the moment that something doesn't go their way, those are the moments when you start to see people like that as true character. And they start to show you a side of them that you never even knew existed. So I guess what I'm saying is, it's not the person that makes the mistakes and the one that is willing to admit to those mistakes, and the one that lets you see their imperfections, the one that lets you see those scars. Those aren't the people that you should be afraid of. Those are the people that you should embrace, because they trust you enough to be vulnerable around you and show you that side of them, even though it's hard. But the people that never do any wrong, the people that show no remorse, the people that don't show their imperfections, the people that are afraid to show their wounds, the person that pretends to always be perfect, those are the ones you should be afraid of. Because they are in such a delusion and so out of touch with what reality really is, that when reality does strike in on them, there's no telling how they might react. And I've said this 1,000 times before, but there's already so many different inconsistencies in life. I don't need anyone else added to my life that's going to be inconsistent too, or that's going to be questionable too, or that's always got me wondering and questioning everything about them. I don't need that in my life. And if I got to deal with that when it comes to you, then I don't need to be dealing with you at all. You know what I mean? Because we all got stuff that we deal with. We all got stuff that we struggle with. We all got imperfections. We all got scars. We all got struggles. We do. And if you're not willing to lean into that and to embrace those and to show those, if all you ever want to do is portray yourself as this perfect person, you'll never be happy. You'll never be at peace. You may pretend like you are. You may come off as if you are. You may even have some people convinced that you are and fooled that you are that person. But what'll kill you inside is that you've convinced everybody else of that, except yourself. And man, life goes too fast and it's too short and it's too hard to go through life pretending to be happy when you could actually just be you and show your imperfections and show your scars and actually be happy. You know what I mean? And so I'm praying that you figure that out. I'm praying that you know it's okay you don't have to be perfect. I'm praying that you know that it's okay to be imperfect and to show your scars and to talk about your past and to talk about your fuck ups and to talk about the things you need to work on and talk about the habits that you have and talk about how this is holding you back in your life, because the only way we can ever overcome those things or to fix those things is to address them. It's to admit that they're real. That's the only way we can ever be happy. And there's nothing more that I want for you is to be happy, like genuinely and truly happy in your life. Now, does that mean you'll be there all the time? No, it doesn't. But when you do feel that emotion, when you do feel that feeling, it'll be nothing like you've ever felt before. I love you, man. Peace. Hey, what's up? This is Will Z Tidwell with SpeakUPZee. And I just want to take a quick second just to thank you for tuning in to this latest episode of SpeakUPZee the podcast. And my only goal with this platform is to motivate you, inspire you, and educate you around all things life, business, and mental health, whether it's myself or me bringing on a special guest. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. We don't ask for any type of monetary gains or anything like that. The best thing you could do for us is just like and subscribe to the channel. Until next week, we'll see y'all later. Peace.